Welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming and our leveling video for Varus. He's level 1 right now. We got him at 2 stars, and we're going to be playing through the Nautilus 2-star adventure. His star powers, if you don't know, first time you target an ally each round with a single target spell, you copy it on your strongest ally. And then Seed of Corruption, +1 starting mana. Round start, reduce the cost of a spell in your deck by 1. Then create a fleeting exact copy of it in hand. The rank 3 lets you do this as many times as you want, not just the first time each round. So just when you target an ally. So we don't have that yet. Just have the 2-star. But we'll go see if we can take on Nautilus. Alright, we'll do your created cards, cost 1 less. Since that should have pretty good synergy with his rank 2 star power, because we'll be creating that fleeting copy in hand of some spell from the deck. Hoping to get Varus. Nope. So there's that copy. It got reduced by 1 because the star power, but then I got reduced again by the power. Don't feel like losing my goat, so I'll just pass. And there it is, one more.
A little luck for those who need it. This is not the way.
Still don't feel like losing my goat.
Protect it.
Alright, I'll just wait for Varus.
Bloodshed is the only way, isn't it?
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
Okay, so that was one thing I was wondering. If you target your strongest ally, it'll copy that same spell again onto your strongest ally from the rank 1 star power. So just from that, we've already leveled her up to 5. Yeah, I'm fine with losing the goat now.
Too bad.
Alright, so his bow, when you play a spell or equip an ally, do +1 up to +5. And it's max 5 until the next time the person strikes. Once he levels up, that bonus goes up to +10. So we're just doing that to, 1, increase his damage, but also let him level up easier. So by default, since your Furious Wielder is one of the only spells you have in your deck, the fact that that's what keeps getting reduced is pretty great, because then you just keep getting these 0 costs strike anything or strike a unit.
Grant me your power. Let me end our war.
Our revenge comes first, then your petty war. Beware those who have nothing to lose! What good is mercy?
So many spells. Varus is definitely going to be one of the... I think he very well might be the strongest champion that got released of this group of 6. His star powers seem absolutely insane. And then the fact that it's just based on what spells you have, and so you could get some spells from a shop that are just absolutely crazy. The fact you keep just reducing that potentially every round the cost. I definitely think he could just... He has the potential probably to be one of the strongest champions in the game right now. If you're ever playing Nautilus, you normally don't want to go for the shop here, because this is always a shop right here, every time. And so, getting a shop here, if you get something, you won't have any money over here, generally. Just a bit of a heads up. So Nautilus is normally where I level up my champions when they're low level. So I usually go in here until they're around 13 or 15, or if I ever just want to be able to kind of play them somewhat mindlessly but just get XP. So I've played Nautilus quite a lot. I'm just thinking of which one I want to play.
Knocked and ready.
Again, just trying to figure out who exactly I wanted to play, because I could buff his damage. Oh, I forgot that he had vulnerable. Alright, screw it. So one problem with this deck is that it's doesn't have any way to generate equipment as far as I'm aware. And so these spells that require equipment or units that need equipment, it's not really very helpful.
A little luck for those who need it.
So it's causing a bit of a problem right now. Now once you get past level 20 and you're able to draw Varus more consistently, shouldn't be as much of an issue. Just gonna give this +1 so the Vine Fang can't just immediately kill it right out. Because yeah, otherwise he would have just died right there. I mean, he's still going to die, but so yeah, I just finished playing the Vayne leveling, and her basic units definitely feel better than Varus's.
There it is. Can't afford to miss.
This does feel a little bit rough, the fact that I can't really use any of my spells that keep getting generated. And that I don't really have any way to get a piece of equipment.
Cold isn't the only danger.
I'm going to wait till next round so that hopefully I can get this doubled up. Hopefully we don't... Well, they might open attack, but I have to risk it. Yeah, I feel right now that Varus is going to take definitely more assistance than Vayne. He's going to need more help getting off the ground, getting better spells or whatnot, but I feel like he has a higher skill ceiling that he'll be able to hit, or higher, not necessarily skill ceiling, but he'll be able to go higher. He'll be able to do better than Vayne, potentially. Now, Vayne is still amazing. Finally. So, for Varus, if you don't know what just happened there, if you play 3 cultist spells, Varus gets summoned. So that is a bit of a benefit.
Gotcha.
There's a price to pay.
But if your cultist spells aren't dropping, then you're kind of screwed. So yeah, Varus does have a bit of that bad luck protection.
Our revenge comes first, then your petty war.
So I'm just going to heal this now because I'm afraid that it's going to get... They're going to open attack and just kill it. Which they still might, but I want to hold on to... Well... No, it's going to generate another ability.
Keithia is depending on me. Just need the target. Hunted down. Gotcha.
So far, though, I've been very impressed with the new additions that they've made. the new champions all seem really, really good. I'm really happy to see some like Tom Kench and Teemo back from the first
Deliver their end.
Path of Champions. And then the new ones, like I wasn't really excited about Varus too much before, but his star powers are pretty just awesome. And I think is going to be a lot of fun. How have you guys been enjoying it so far? Who's your favorite champion that you've played? Definitely comment down below and let me know. It'd be interesting to see what how everyone's been liking it so far. I am looking forward to playing Tom Kench again. He was my favorite of the old. So this is going to be 0 because of our other ability. I'm going to buy just one of these so that can be in our deck and potentially be popping up as another option instead of just getting the equipped ally strikes, because while that is a great ability, getting that when you don't have any equipped allies kind of sucks. But yeah, Tom Kench was my favorite of the old Path of Champions. I used to just absolutely dominate with him. Also, let me know in the comments how surprised 1 out of 10 that Seraphine, I believe that's her name, that she wasn't a champion that you could play. I think all of the Path of Champions players were really excited to play her and were very surprised when she wasn't available. It is very nice that we got Varus already.
So pretty.
Yeah, sure, another Varus isn't bad.
Like a watch.
The fact that Varus just keeps that he reduces the cost and then just makes a copy, it kind of blows me away. That just seems so overpowered.
I will surpass these mortal constraints.
He's definitely a lot stronger than I thought they would make him.
Quickly! No kills, no entry. Ah! Found one.
That's funny that it's doing treasure trove as the spell it found. I mean, 3 mana treasure trove, sure. Alright, let's see what we got.
My soul's in this axe, and I'm dying to let it roar.
Speaking of Seraphine, there's one of her cards.
Beware those who have nothing to lose!
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
Nagakabura sends her blessing.
Just trying to make some
I've been practicing, and it's not perfect.
extra
If your
blockers.
prediction is correct, we have much to look forward to.
This stage is mine.
It's crazy how high he can get and how fast.
Don't touch it.
Yes?
I always hated this this fight because it just takes so long every single round. It's a little annoying.
What good is mercy? Their minds are
So we're giving this one vulnerable just because it has the lowest amount of health. Because we want to be able to kill their Nexus. Alright. And we still had the Blade's Edge if we needed to do one more.
vengeance spawn on an arrowhead.
Yeah, I definitely think Varus, he's not going to be quite as consistent. I think Vayne will be very consistent, always able to just always able to do pretty well and just come out with a win, not really needing a lot of help, like doing well just regardless of whatever powers you give them.
trust
but
nothing but your strength.
Varus, I think, will be a little bit more reliant on getting good spells from random drops or from shops. And then also getting the right powers. But he definitely is very strong. And while I think you'll always have really good games with Vayne, I think you'll have legendary games with Varus, where it just seems like the most broken thing
I'll spot him.
in the world.
Nothing escapes my watch.
It is really nice, though, that you can buy some spells from the store, or just get some spell from a spells chest, and just gain one copy of it, and knowing that, okay, it's going to get reduced, and just show up in hand, and you can have fun playing it. So one thing, there's going to be times where you're potentially not even wanting to play certain spells because you want to keep it in your deck. So like in your opening hand, if there's a spell you see that you really like, you might actually want to just re-roll it and try to get something else so it can just sit in your deck and constantly be reduced and
What good is mercy?
given to you in your hand.
Look out for reavers.
Oof. Well, that's not good. Should have paid a little bit more attention that they potentially could have had that. But we still have a darkened bow, so you know, we give that to our allies and we'll be fine. Especially since we'll be able to get our cane back right here. Again, if you're not sure how that happened, part of Kane's origin is that once you've played 3 cultist spells, Kane just gets summoned. So it is nice to have that bad luck protection a little bit. And if you didn't know, Kane has that same thing. I don't know if I said Kane last time, I was talking about Varus. But Kane has the same thing of when you play 3 cultist spells, he gets summoned.
Their purpose and mine is clear. I am more than this. We are more.
Not sure if the bow triggers just when you cast a spell or only when you target allies. Oh, it's when you cast a spell. Perfect.
There's a price to pay.
Do they have the 1 mana burst? Well, when we find out.
war mother.
Drive them before us, Ira.
Yeah, if you're able to get an item on one of those, get one of the Hex Tech Fabricators, this deck is going to be the new Diana.
Raised on death, living by hate.
Yeah, I never really liked the Noxian Defector, at least not in the Kane deck,
Grant me your
but
power. Let me
in
end
this
our
deck it's
war.
actually probably going to be really good,
First, then
since
your
Varus is
petty
just going to be able to get absolutely crazy high attack numbers. It is always fun when the decks are a mix of
His mercy.
attacking
Feel my hate.
and also spells.
Vengeance spawn on an arrowhead.
I am looking forward to seeing what people can do with this this champion. Because I think there's going to be some absolutely silly playthroughs. For relics, getting Archangel's Staff will probably be very nice. Even though he is 4 mana, since you're doing so many with spells, it would be pretty good. Also, that way you kind of have more freedom of being able to get some, a little bit more crazy expensive spells, because often you see these spells in the store that look like a lot of fun, but they're like 7 mana or more. And you just feel like, even though that would be fun, I'm not even getting to that mana in these later games. I feel like Varus, that actually, you actually be able to play some of those more fun and crazy spells.
With the power of time, the possibilities are endless.
This is awesome!
It's not safe.
Another thing to climb.
There is so much power in us.
Fear what thrives in shadow.
So one relic that I do not have but would potentially be good for Varus is, well, I was going to say the Falling Comet,
Mercy.
which is when you have the champion on the board, they create a Falling Comet, which is a 6-cost slow spell of Obliterate Anything, or Obliterate an enemy unit.
Are you the one?
But that doesn't really work since you're wanting the card to actually be in your deck. I do want to get rid of this Pix. I'm doing his health because he's going to get enough damage from the bow anyways. I want to be able to block with him and not be concerned.
Will find its mark.
Let's kill that Pix before they attack.
Look at what you made me, Noxus.
Isla, keep them safe when I am gone.
Or better idea, don't get killed.
What's another arrow?
I serve no one.
Definitely struggling to get enough units on the board.
Like me, but bigger.
That being said, the Abyssal Eye does just go with swarm mentality.
We deliver their end.
This should end here, though. Since they have Overwhelm, I was going to get silly. Yeah, the Noxian Defector wasn't really a fan before, but I think for Varus it is actually quite good. Because he's just going to get so high with his attack, but then the other unit can copy it. I'm just really jealous of the Hex Tech Fabricator that Kane has. I believe, if I remember right, that Kane, his item that goes on the Momentous Choice, I believe it's called, that one cost spell. I believe his is just a mana pot, so it just reduces its cost by 1, but since you're already reducing the cost of the spells in your deck each round, that's kind of not necessary at all. That's one thing that slightly sucks, but and yeah, I'm re-rolling the Varus because we know we're going to draw one because of the Farsight. So it definitely is a bit slow right now, but he is level 1, so he has like no added benefits other than the star powers. But this is a 2-star adventure, and we're able to clear it pretty easily.
Nature does not mourn. I will.
thought I had the attack token there. Can you tell it's been a long day? So I made... so this is still the first day that the patch just came out. Made 6 videos so far today. And...
bloodshed is the only way.
Recorded... This is my 8th video recorded today. So I might be a little out of it. So sorry about that.
The forest strikes.
Yeah, I'm trying to just output a large amount of content. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely subscribe, because I will keep outputting just silly amounts of content.
Stare at the abyss. It'll stare back.
Want to get a little bit more sustained, so even though I spent all of my mana, having those Dragonlings attack will actually be pretty nice. Oh, that's not good. Kind of hoping it blocks something. So I'll do this just to level him up.
The arrow of retribution will find its mark.
Damn, I really need to win this game before it gets a little too crazy.
We deliver their end.
So I'm just spamming all of these spells so that his bow will keep ranking up, and then also just in case they try to block with Terror, it'll just immediately get KO'd. Although, yeah, that'll reduce his attack a little bit.
One step closer to retribution.
This definitely will be a champion that, man, I am never gonna run out of cards again. This definitely is a champion that will take a little bit more thought. So not one to be too brainless on.
They will know my name.
Probably similar to like Jin. Who actually be keeping track of certain things. Alright, final fight.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy!
The way is always the same.
to use this since it's fleeting. This will help level up Varus. I keep wanting to say Kane.
At once.
Banking a little bit of spell mana so that when we play Varus, we still have mana to be able to play other things.
Bloodshed is the only way, isn't it?
This spell is really nice to be able to have. Oh, I'm so excited to play a maxed out Varus.
Don't stand against us.
So I always did like spell builds, but this is just going to be silly.
Nothing to lose!
Also, it's very easy to level him up. Because just targeting allies 8 times is
There's a price
pretty easy when your spells are getting copied. Let's take a nice chunk out of him. Are we going to get stunned? So he has a 4 mana Riptide. It's just 4 mana stun an enemy. If they have a Nautilus, though, it puts that card back into your deck. So that's one thing to be looking out for if you are planning on trying to level up your cards against Nautilus. Forgot that those would heal him when they died. It is nice that even though his stats getting buffed is temporary, it's nice that it's not just this round, it's just till the next time he strikes. So that you can buff him up one round, and then it's good for when you attack the next round.
Endless struggle.
Getting the best defense, so the power where when you attack it increases your health by your power, that will be very nice for Varus, as he'll then be almost unkillable because he'll just get massive health gains.
What good is mercy?
Alright, so our Vayne time was 30 minutes.
Time is
Let's see how Varus did. I feel like it took longer, but... 2-star adventure? Yeah, 41, so definitely a bit longer. Although he got an A. That's interesting. Pretty sure Vane got B. Alright, and we got to level 6. So this has just been a little leveling video for Varus, just to see how he does actually in game, since we did that first impressions video. Definitely, he seems like he's going to be very, very powerful. And yeah, you can already take him into 2-star adventures, and he does perfectly fine. Is a little slow, but that's kind of to be expected when these champions are just starting out. There's going to be some crazy clips online of a leveled up Varus just being able to do stupid things in the best possible way. I hope you enjoyed this video. We are going to be putting out leveling videos for every single champion. We already put out first impressions of every single champion, and then we're also going to be doing guides for all the new champions as well. We already have guides for some of the champions that are already released. So if any of that interests you, please subscribe, and liking the video also helps as well. Have a good night. Thank you so much for watching that video. We're putting out daily content for Path of Champions, so if that interests you, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. We're just starting out here on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, so any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.